Let's use the words correctly. You have a boyfriend, so you could be a spoiled girlfriend. The girl who gets with the guy, sometimes she forgets this. She gets with the guy and he's not that attractive and he's not everything she's ever wanted, right? But he's spoiling her because he's a sugar daddy, right? Mm-hmm. And then she falls in love and starts going through phones and doing the extra things that he's not prepared for because he's like, wait a minute, this is an arrangement. I don't mind spoiling you. I enjoy spoiling you, but that is solely because I get to do what I want to do with no questions.
Yeah, but a sugar daddy is, according to the definition that I have researched, a sugar daddy is sex will 9 times out of 10 be involved. And
that is not the definition. Listen, can somebody get the definition of sugar daddy, please?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. And see, today I'm actually responding to a video that the Poor Man's Podcast responded to. And you saw that initial clip, and the Poor Man's Podcast talked about this on his channel. And if I'm not mistaken, the video was called "You Don't Have to Give Sugar to a Sugar Daddy." And this video comes from this particular Instagram called 8 at the Table. It's a talk show with Holiday the Golden Child. There's a person called Sir Rashawn Ali. And I feel bad for the brother because he's on the show with this lady and she will never let the guy talk. Like, she just keeps interrupting him all the time, which is why you will never see me do any kind of show with a sister like that. But I just wanted to talk about this a little bit more. She believes that a woman doesn't owe a sugar daddy any booty. Okay? That a sugar daddy, in so many words, would just give her money because he wants to, would do her things because he wants to. And, basically, she should get things, he don't get nothing. All right? And, it's interesting because I did a show with Tailor-Made Dreams Out of the Matrix about why black men are winning in the Dominican Republic. And of course, we talked about this whole idea behind, there's this rumor that black men are out there, paying for coochie and, black men are tricking on women. And he said something very interesting. He says, every time I go out in the Dominican Republic, one thing I know for sure is I know how my night is going to end. Okay? That I know. I know how my night is going to end. Now, I want to talk about this because, see, this is very, very important. Okay? This is important. When it comes, all right, and this is very important. When it comes to black men and black women relationships, those that desire, for guys that, should be sugar daddies, or guys that they don't like. I'm not saying all of them, but you have certain sisters that believe that brothers should just give them money. If you have a sugar daddy relationship, and obviously there are sugar daddy relationships where no sex is involved, but this particular lady believes that you don't have to give no booty for a sugar daddy, no matter what he does. Okay, and do you know what? A lot of guys believe that even going on things such as, dinners, all right? We all know that a lot of American women will let you take you out to dinner. They will, charge money and all of that. Or they'll spend everything up there, barely give you a kiss, and you'll be on your way. All right? They'll do that. Send you on your way. You spend $200. Thank you. Kiss goodbye. All right? And you're supposed to be happy with doing that. Meanwhile, here's the funny part. The guy that she likes, he ain't got to give her nothing. In fact, there have been times, some of you brothers out there know about this. You know guys that have ordered food and she will order extra food, and you'll drop her off, and she will take it to the guy that's hitting it for free. You done bought dinner for the both of them. All right? But the problem I have is this. For women who think this is okay, because almost every woman feels in America, it's totally okay for a guy to buy you nice things, take you to nice dinners, and he should be okay with not getting anything. Almost 95% or 100% of American women feel that's totally fine. But then my question is to you. When you get black men going to Colombia and going to Brazil and going to Dominican Republic and then going to the Philippines, why are y'all so mad about that? All right? Because y'all don't believe, I'm talking about the ones who are angry, it's okay for the guys to spend money on you and you not give them anything. But when they want to go to cultures in which they can go and, let's say a woman would like to reciprocate, or that's the idea of reciprocation, all of a sudden, it's a bad thing. Because see, when you go out on a date with a guy or dinners with a guy and he's spending his money, let's be honest, most brothers want their nights to end with the booty clapping sounds, please. Let's just be real. All right? Most guys want their nights to end with the booty clapping sounds. You might not want to talk about that. We don't want to be, graphic, but let's just be honest, right? Especially if a guy is attracted to you, he wants to hit those draws. But if guys are not going to get that, because, that's even low budget, what we're talking about, sugar daddying, then why when the guys go to these places, y'all are upset? Women call them broke, desperate, can't get women in America. Well, what it seems like to me is like the women in America are more entitled in certain cases, because women in America demand that you buy them stuff, court them stuff, play little games, text messages, call, don't hang up, or call, wait 48 hours to get a return back, get out of the friend zone, play all these extra ass games to meet them and do all these extra things. This is what American women a lot of times play to do. And then at the end of the day, you don't get nowhere. That's what's going on here. Okay? So when guys decide they don't want to play with that anymore or deal with that, then all of a sudden y'all start getting mad at them because they're not paying for your stuff for free. And a lot of times, women who get upset with guys who go overseas to do things, these are guys that they don't want. Okay? It's just like guys in the black community that go out and get, a white girl once they get, out of college or something like that. They're not complaining because they want those guys. They're complaining because those guys don't give them any attention anymore. All right? It's possible that guy has gotten someone that looks a lot better than her, more attractive to her, more sexier than her. But that's not the problem. The problem is, how dare you? Okay? Go do that. And then let me tell you this. A lot of this entitlement, this explains why some black men are dealing with white women. Why some black men in America, if they can't go overseas, they're dealing with Asian women. Because, in most cultures, with women, there is something that you have to bring to the table. You have to watch this whole episode to see, where her mind is, right? And unfortunately, you have a pocket of ladies out there in our community that feel just like her. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the Patreon, check out the first comment pinned to the top, guys. Check out all the stuff, the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I am out.